You are an impatient woman. And impatient people always repeat their journey. But remember, patience puts the crown on the head, said the wise old man. Once upon a time, lived a very rich king. He had numerous farmlands, cattle, and other domestic animals. He had many servants. He had conquered all the kingdoms around his kingdom. With all his wealth, the king was still not happy. He had no heir. He had 2 beautiful wives, but none of them could bear him a child. He consulted a lot of magicians and seers around the kingdom, but they all kept saying the same thing. Be patient. Patience puts the crown on the head. The king gave into fate and decided to wait. Years passed, yet no child was conceived. The first wife was getting older and impatient. If I don't do something about this, I may not be able to bear a child again since I am getting old. So she embarked on a journey alone without her mates. She traveled for many weeks. She crossed several rivers and mountains. She kept going until she met an old man who had a bunch of firewood on his head, too much for him to carry. He had wrinkled skin and his clothes were torn. He looked tired and old. So the queen decided to help him. She assisted the old man to carry the bunch of wood. Even though she was a queen, she placed it on her head and followed the old man slowly. The old man's hut was very far, so they journeyed through the day. The queen did not complain, even though she was getting tired. She followed the old man quietly. When they finally got to his hut, it was late. The old man insisted she should spend the night in his hut. At first she refused, but later she agreed. When it was done, the queen wanted to continue her journey. You are a good queen who seeks for a child, but you must know that patience is the mother of a beautiful child. There is no shortcut to patience in life. There may be an alternative path to it, but this alternative may not be as good as the original one. If only you wait a little longer, you will have a child, the old man advised. The queen was surprised and wondered how the old man knew she was looking for a male child. I have a magic potion here that will give you a child immediately you get home. But you have to be warned that this cannot be as good as it would have been if you had waited for the right time. Because you will definitely have a child. The choice is yours to make. But remember that a patient person eats the fruit when it is ripe. The queen decided to wait. She didn't collect the magic potion from the wise old man. She returned to the palace and was willing to wait. The second wife heard the story of the first wife. She felt that the first wife made a foolish choice, and so she set out for the journey. She was determined to find the old man and collect the magic potion from him. She was tired of being patient. Few weeks later, she embarked on the same journey the eldest queen had embarked on.